Hey, it's me.
Hi, it is good morning, guys. Today is May 11th. It's a Monday, and I'm heading into the city to go to the International Center for Photography's library. I have a research appointment, and I thought I'd bring you along because I think it'll be a really cool day. I'm getting to see Chris Ann for lunch, and then I'm heading to the Upper East Side for a meeting. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring you along. Just got back from the city and I'm on the treadmill.
We'll have to watch Love Story, so maybe I'll... The stroller, she's trying to get him to nap, and we just have a little baby.
Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, and I'm about to go get my brows waxed at Benefit Brow Bar. And it's a beautiful day. It's like 65 and sunny in Rye today, and I feel like I'm getting better. I don't feel like I have as much of a cough, which is about damn time because it's been basically 2 weeks since I've had this. So I just woke up and I had a coffee and I read my book, which I'm reading, Bluettes by Maggie Nelson, which is a gift to me from bestie Lena. So thank you, my love, for this book. I'm enjoying it so much. It's basically, if you haven't heard of it, it's like a meditation on the color blue, and it's so sick. I'm obsessed with it right now. Like I read half of it this morning, so excited to finish it. I'm basically just wearing my uniform of a striped shirt, jeans, and garden clogs. But something I realized after watching these vlogs back is that I'm still very much in the hang of trying to be comfortable talking to a camera, because it feels kind of like I'm just talking to myself into the vacuum of space, and I severely underestimated how hard it is to just like talk to a camera. So I'm still getting used to it, but these vlogs are also basically for me to watch these back, and just to like have fun and be silly and document my life, and then also for my friends. So I'm not taking it too seriously, but it is definitely harder than I thought. I really need to finish this paper that I have due on Saturday, but it's kind of like, you know, when you have the last thing that you have to get done, where it's like you just don't want to even start it because it has been looming over your head for so long. That's how I feel about this paper, because it's like a weird in-between assignment of like being an exhibition proposal, but then also being a paper. And I have to write 3,500 words for it, which feels like too much, honestly, for an exhibition that isn't going to actually happen. But I'm just being a pessimist about this assignment, even though it's a fun exercise because I've never written an exhibition proposal before. But yeah, I just need to actually sit down and like feel inspired by it, because I've tried to write about it 2 separate times. Like I really tried in Charleston, and then I tried 2 days ago, and like the words just were not flowing from me. And sometimes I find it really hard to like sit down and write in a forced way if I'm not feeling inspired. So I might try and go to the library, the Wright Library that's just in downtown after this, and see if the words flow better today, because I am feeling better and I'm feeling inspired from reading Bluettes this morning. And hopefully that will be the case. But yeah, gonna go get these brows waxed. I typically just pluck my brows because I don't want to pay for someone else to do them. But when I'm home, I really trust the people at Benefit, because I feel like they don't over wax or over thread my brows. So that's what I'm gonna do. And also I feel like waxing lasts longer than me plucking them. So it's just like nicer to have less maintenance to do. And my brow hairs grow back really fast, and I don't know how. The only other thing that I'll say about them is like they're really fine hairs, which is nice because I feel like it takes a while to notice that they're like unruly, but at the same time, when I do have to touch them up, it takes me so long because the hairs are so fine. So I feel like waxing just gets them like gone all in one fell swoop. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Love you guys. I mean, girl. She's so cute. I missed her so much.
I might grab a matcha, I'm gonna come back, go to a Pilates class, and then we have a call with, I just started working with like a friend.
Okay, not to toot my own horn, but I just gave myself a bang trim and I cut these front sections of my hair. Call me a hairdresser, because I think I did a pretty good job. Considering haircuts here are like $200, I think I just saved myself $200, which means I can spend more money tonight when I go out to dinner with Lauren and Coco, because that's girl math. Just getting ready, and the plan for today is I have another research appointment at ICP, and I have that at 1, and I think I'm gonna take the 11:51 train, which is like in an hour or so, and trying to kill as much time researching as I can. I picked out my face last night. Because tonight I'm getting dinner with Coco and Lauren, the loves of my lives, at a place in the East Village that just opened up last month. It's called Miss Alice. And they have like yummy looking food. It kind of looks like Italian, like cute small bites. and yummy looking like aperitivos. So we're gonna go there. That's at 5:30, and my research appointment is at 1. So I'm like, I'll try and just look at the books for as long as possible. Maybe like finish writing my essay and submit it, because that would feel like really good to have out of the way. And I only have 1,000 more words left out of 3,500. So I'm like, I feel like that's doable if I have like a few hours to kill. Like just spending it reading it through, editing, and handing it in. Lately I've been really liking just doing powder blush. Like, I know cream blush is all the rave these days, but I was actually kind of influenced by Lena, because she really only uses powder blush, and I feel like it just looks really natural on her. But I've basically only been doing powder as of late. What should I do today? I'm feeling like playing with all my makeup. It's nice to be reunited with all of my stuff. Not that I didn't have enough stuff in Scotland, but you know what it's like to just be back with all your belongings. It just feels good. It's also crazy, I feel like, how much a difference it makes to have your eyebrows like cleaned up, because I feel like my face just looks more lifted already, which is crazy. What next? What should I do next? I'm going in an insane order right now. The thing about me is, like, I pretty much do the same exact makeup, but I feel like I don't have a specified or a preferred order for any of it. So I feel like if you're watching this and you're like, what the heck is she doing next? It's likely accurate, because I kind of don't have any set order. And this is what makes me think I have ADHD, because I basically just look at all my makeup and I'm like, ooh, what should I do next? This is a really fun product. It's the NARS Dulce Vita liquid blush. And it's really pretty. I feel like it has a nice like rose color to it. A little rose color. So nice. I love pretending to be a makeup influencer. It's like so much fun. This is like the type of video I would watch when I was in middle school too. I had such a big like makeup YouTube phase. I loved watching Zoella, Bethany Moda, oh, what's her name? She had brown hair. Ingrid, loved Ingrid. And I would just like sit in my room and like watch them do their makeup, and I just was obsessed with watching it because it was like so relaxing to me. And then I would try and like use their same techniques. I feel like that's honestly how I taught myself a lot about hair and like how to curl my hair, what makeup looks natural, what doesn't. As did most people at the time. It's just watching YouTube. I think I like that. I kind of look like a little bit sunburnt in like good way. This product I love. It was given to me by Bella. It's Chanel. And now that I have used it, it's called the transparent balm stick, multi-use stick. And it has like this, like, I guess you can't see it because the lighting's pretty bad. But I feel like it makes your skin look like, not that you're sweating, but that you just like came out of like a really dewy climate. Do you see that? Because it acts like a highlighter would, but it gives it more of like a wet look than like more like a radiant look, if that makes sense. It's so cool. So thanks to Bella for that. I feel so again, makeup influencer. That's the perks of having cool, smart, hot best friends, guys. Life hack is get best friends that work at really cool places and will give you things for your birthday and holidays. This is a NYX pencil. It's in Ever. See, again, like I'm going in such a crazy order right now. Like, I probably would have done powder before this, but I really want to get the Huda Beauty, yeah, they're like lip stain that works as a lip liner because it stays all day, and I feel like none of my lip pencils really stay, and I'm bad at reapplying stuff throughout the day. I don't know, did that do anything? Surely it did. Something I picked up while living in the UK was the use of saying surely, and I love it. It's like, surely, because it's like a rhetorical question, but like also a question of probability, I feel like. It's like, surely not. This is a Merit lip stain in Sangria. I thought it'd be nice with the red in my shirt. Okay. I think that's probably the makeup. But yeah, I do need to do powder. Oh. Lo. Where's my powder brush? Okay. Ugh. There are these flies that get into the house, and last summer we were having an issue where I think they literally, like, they're the big flies. They're not like the small tiny like fruit flies. They're like the big old horse looking flies. And we had an issue where I think that they like literally had babies somewhere in the house, because I had to walk into the bathroom and there would be like 8 of them. And they also all love my room, so that's really fun. But I know it's summertime whenever they start popping up. So unfortunate. But I have gotten fantastic at killing them. Okay, I think that's the look. I will say the other thing I like to do sometimes is like take my lip liner and I just do a little line, because it gives it just your nose a little button. A little wee button. Guys, being at the ICP Museum makes me want to work there so bad, because I'm like, how cool would it be to frickin' be surrounded by photography in like the most famous world-renowned institution in the frickin' best city in the world. Like, that's so sick. And even the guy who was like helping me at the front desk in the library, he was just like cool. And like they had the ICP photo book fest this past weekend, and so they were like collapsing everything from that, and I'm like, I would die to put on a photo book fest. That would be so freaking fun. Like, and they were like organizing all of the orders from the fest, and I was sitting there minding my own business, but like quietly thinking to myself, I want your job. What else do I want to do? Oh, the lighting's so much better like this. Yeah. Okay, now I'm being annoying, sorry. I'm gonna show you my smoothie fixation as of late. I take oat milk, and then because it's so thick, I'll take some water. And then I put in this like plant-based protein powder, and then what I do is put in some frozen blues, like a handful, then a few strawberries. I honestly like more blues than I do strawberries. So. And then I'll put in some mushroom powder because why not? Helps with concentration. And a little bit of collagen to help with skin, nails, and hair. These are the types of things you can do when you are living at home. So, taking advantage of that. I read such a good Substack article last night called A Machine in the Garden by Emily Sundberg, and I'll link it in the description. Future release, remember to do that. But she was basically just arguing for the fact that everyone on Substack is doing these like copy and paste performance tactics, if you will, where they're making lists or they're publishing diary entries, and it's because these things typically perform well on Substack, but it's kind of having the same effect that Instagram had with photography, where it's making writing ubiquitous, and now everyone thinks they're a writer, which isn't a bad thing, she was saying, but it is interesting how now everyone's seemingly personal thought pieces are really just different copy and paste versions of each other. And the line that she used was, if I were to black out the names of all of these different Substack pieces, I wouldn't be able to tell who wrote them. And that's something that I am trying to keep in mind, because she used the format of like lists, like top 10 things that I'm loving right now, or here are the 5 movies I hate. Like, these are bad examples, but given that I just made different lists of photo books, which I do think like no one else is really doing that, but being conscientious of how I'm using Substack is on my mind after reading this article. So if you want to read it, I'll link it below. On my way to Miss Alice. I'm excited.
We bomb it. There you go.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, blood green. Or is it blood orange?
And can I please do the martini on the dirty and with vodka, please? Thank you. They got dirty martinis up in this joint.
She loves her dirty martini. Did you get Aperol or Campari? Oh,
Hi. I got Aperol as well. Is this grapefruit or orange?
I don't know.
It could be a blood orange. Is that cold on your teeth?
Whoa. Good job. She knows her way around an orange. Oh, delicious. Yeah, that's doing something for me. Summer has arrived. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday, and I've just been working on my essay. I've reached an impasse because I'm at 4,800 words instead of 3,500. So now I'm trying to cut everything down, which kind of takes a lot of time. So, yes. But when I hand this in, I have a very exciting reward. It's a package that arrived for me. And then we're going to pick up a car today, actually. Because my sister arrived home yesterday and we all three share one car, which isn't like, it's not that big of a deal, but last summer it did prove to be pretty difficult. We're going to pick one up today. Now back from our outing and gonna submit. Yay! Final assignment done. Now for my very exciting package. Okay, my package. Okay, guys, my package is in fact a camera. I have a few jobs coming up this month that require me to not necessarily be shooting film, and I've been needing a digital camera for a while, and I finally had time to do research to figure out which one I want. I bought this used because I don't think there's much of a point in buying a brand new camera, especially since I prefer to mostly shoot film. Okay, so this is a company called MPB, sponsor me, and I got the Fujifilm X-T5. The reason I got this camera is because it's apparently the closest thing you can get digitally to like a film camera. And it's small, compact, lightweight. Okay, wait, let me get this box open. Put you higher up. Let's see. Oh my god. It's like okay. I think this is the straps and yeah, and the strap, chargers, all that stuff. And then we have the camera body. Okay, yeah, she's so small and compact. And she looks like a film camera. How fun. Wait, I want her to turn on. Okay. Okay, and then I got a 28mm lens because I just wanted something versatile, and this has like, I think a f-stop of 2, which is pretty good. That means I get like a good range of blur with my subjects, and it also means the range is wide enough to where like I can shoot landscape, but then I can also get up close and shoot portraits. That's her. Let's attach. So you just take off this bad boy. Take off this. And then you line up. Oh my gosh, it's so nice and small and light. Wow. I'm so excited to play with this. I'm gonna go play with it right now. I'm gonna go play around with this now, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Love you.